Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing another look with the Botanical palette from Beauty Bay. I'm only going to be doing one look today, but I have a really good idea of what I want to do. I really want to use these cool tones here along with this color, Lightning, and I might also use a little bit. I mainly want to use Ash, Ripple, Pebble, Lightning, and maybe a little bit of Mushroom, but I think that might be a little bit too brown for what I'm looking to do. So I've already primed my eye with the P. Louise eye base, but yes, let's just get started. I'm gonna take a I'm not sure if the camera is gonna pick it, if the microphone's gonna pick it up, but Bruce is snoring behind me. And he's quite loud. But I'm going to take this color here called Pebble. He's very, very loud. And I want this kind of all over. Ooh, it's actually quite pigmented for a first try. I want this kind of all over the crease. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but he's very, very, very loud today. So I'm gonna bring this up as high as I possibly can. I'm thinking of actually shaving my eyebrows a little bit and redrawing them because I don't really have a lot of space, as you can see. So if I shave like maybe here and then just redraw them up a little bit higher, I might have a little bit more room. But I have never done anything like that before, so this is pretty much, I'm gonna make it a little bit more pigmented, a little bit bolder, and then I'm gonna bring this up a little bit higher too. Fuck it. I need to use the space that I do have because I notice I usually don't bring it up all the way to the brow bone when I really should because it's the only space I've got. It's the only space I have. Wow. Very, very grey. I'll brown this out a little bit on this end. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that I've done both sides, it's actually starting to rain quite heavily outside as well. I'm going to use the color Ash, which is this darker, more of a slate tone, more of a slate gray. I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush. I'm going to use this is the Colourpop E17. I really like this brush actually. I'm just going to wipe this off with a little bit of cotton square. And I'm wanting to put this on the outer and inner part of the eye. So just slowly deepening up. And then not adding anything on the brush. It is so heavy outside, my goodness. to the point it's woken the boys up because Loki was sleeping to the left of me. Gonna put a little bit here and then a little bit here as well. So with my right eye, I tend to kind of lift and close my eye a little bit, because otherwise the placement won't really match. And I'm gonna clean my brush off and then just do what I did with the left eye. Take a clean brush and then blend the rest in, kind of like this. And then taking that first brush that we used with Pebble, and then just go over this on top to make it all diffused. Just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is deepen this up a little bit more on the outer part. Yep, and then the inner part. Keeping my eye open. With my right eye, I tend to close it, so it's a little bit easier. And take that brush again with nothing on it this time, and just windscreen wipers back and forth like so. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And you want to kind of raise your eyebrows like to see what it looks like. This part needs a little bit more blending. Okay, I'm going to take, do I have an angled brush? I have all my brushes left out in front of me, but I cannot find an angled brush. Well, I have this one. It's not an angled brush, but it's still like a liner brush. And I'm just going to go in with Ash again. I'm just going to line the lower part, making sure that it's connecting. Yeah, darling. Yeah, she doesn't really like strong wind and rain. She gets scared very easily by that. It's okay, wee woman. So I'm just gonna get thinner as we get closer to the tear duct. And then with the E17 brush again, I'm gonna go in a little bit with that ash again and just blend it out underneath. Because I think going in with Pebble, even though Pebble is lighter, I think it might look a little bit too light for under the eye. So I'm just dipping it slightly into that same color that we lined with, and then blending it out like this. I think it'll also help like the smokiness. Going to, yeah, concentrate more of that ash on the outer part. Do the same thing. And just go back and forth just to help deepen everything out. There isn't a black here, but I think black might make this look a little bit harsh. And do the same thing again. Just a lot of going back and forth with this look. Just a lot of going back and forth. But at the same time, try not to go too dark. Especially like right here because I have hooded eyes. So taking that fluffy brush again, just clean, nothing on it. And just blending this part here. And blending this bit up a little bit. I might go a little bit harsher on the lower lash line. We'll see. Let's go a little bit harsher on the lower lash line and see what happens. Just a little bit harsher. Yeah, it works a little bit harsher. I think it's because it's gray. It's not. I tend to. Yes. What's the matter, darling? I know you don't like the rain. Okay. Cool. Need to go a little bit in here because I noticed it's not necessarily matching. Okay. Okay, when it comes to liner, because this video is still kind of short, I will show the liner process. I'm going to take this Colourpop Creme Gel liner in Hustla and see what this is, how well this matches the lower lash line. It's like the grayest one I have. It's kind of like a charcoal gray. It's not. Oh, just nice. Okay. Usually I go for like a lighter liner, but this time I think what I'm going to do is press. Just go super heavy with it. And press my lids together to transfer it to my upper lash line too. It does have a little bit of sparkle to it too. Just squeezes super and it kind of like transfers. Not as well as I wanted it to though, but hey ho. Okay. This is quite nice. I like it a lot. Okay, for the this is actually one of these looks that can stay matte if you wanted to. But I am going to take a small brush. Do I have a tiny brush? I do have a tiny brush. And I'm going to take the darker gray glitter first. This is in the shade Ripple. This is a lovely gunmetal. Picks up on the brush really well. So I'm just going to spray it. So because gray fallout will probably not, it's not something that we really want, is it? What, honey? Kind of looks a bit wet. That's cool. Well, the shadow has been wetted, but like it really does look wet. I think the fact that it's raining outside too is quite fitting for this eyeshadow look. But it does look wet. on its own is pretty cool. Let's see how it applies with the finger. That's what it looks like. Should have used my pinky again, but I did not. Yeah, when you apply it with a finger, a lot more of the silver comes out. A lot more of that silver glitter. While applying it with a brush, you get a little bit more of that the base powder. The base color with that gunmetal. Oh wow, that's very pretty. And I'm just gonna blend. It's very, very beautiful for monochromatic. It's very pretty indeed. And then we'll just do the same thing on the opposite eye. I'll just apply this with a finger. Thinking of cutting my nails a little bit. They're not too long for me. They're like long, but they're not to the point where you can't do anything with them kind of long. You know what I mean? I can still wipe my ass thoroughly. You know, long. It's one of those kind of longs. I think this will also look very pretty, like below as well, just a little bit. Just be a little bit careful, of course, with the sparkles. I think I might do that actually. Just go ahead. Whoop. Oh yeah, she's not happy if you heard that. That's her running about. Just tap off the excess just in case you get a little bit of glitter. Kind of want it to be a little bit subtle. So that, like, whenever you kind of like turn, you can kind of see it. I'm just tapping this on, and I'll just blend it with the finger. It's one of the reasons why I like grungy makeup, because you can be messy with it and it still looks quite nice, especially whenever you do apply shadows like myself that do look better with a finger, but because I have hooded eyes, applying with a finger can kind of like mess up the placement for the look I'm going for. I'm gonna go in. It brings out the blue in my eyes too. Excuse me. Because my eyes are actually grey. So it brings out the grey. It's kind of cool. I might make the grey a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go in. The last shadow I'm going to use is this shade here called Lightning. This is just a lovely bright foil shimmer. Foil silver. You know, it's like an aluminium silver. It's very, very pretty. See? Very bright. And put this right in the middle. Just for a little bit of dimension. Oh, that's pretty. That's very, very, very pretty. There we go. That is wonderful. And a little bit in the inner. Hi, sweet boy. Loki's not too bad with loud noises. He and Ebony, oh, and Bruce are quite scaredy cats, except Bruce is more scared because we live in an apartment building. There's quite a few like loud people, you know, and he will go into the living room and hide under the stand where I keep my gecko Evie. And then he'll come out and he'll kind of like slide out. God love him. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of that lightning, that like kind of aluminium, and kind of just put it in the center here. I do wish it was a little bit thinner, like because as you can see, that's what I mean about like applying things with your finger. You can't really. I would have wanted it a little bit thinner, but hey ho, it just kind of helps brighten. Okay, when it comes to mascara, you're not happy, are you, buddy? You're not happy at all. It's okay. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm actually gonna use the Telescopic Lift Mascara today, because I got it whenever it came out, and I really didn't like it, and I haven't really used it since, but I want to see if I do like it, you know? This is what it looks like. Telescopic Lift. We'll see. So I'm just gonna wipe. That was the main problem I had. It was quite clumpy on my eyelashes. So I'm just gonna wipe this. Okay, we'll see what this is like, It's a little clumpy. If I were to have a favorite mascara, it would be, I do like the Glossier, even though it's expensive for freaking mascara. But I like the Sky High. That one's lovely. This is just a little bit clumpy because it's a grungy look. I don't think clumpy mascara is really that big of a deal. But would I buy this again? No. Yeah, and it's quite heavy on the eye as well. Like, I could feel it on my lashes, and I don't like that in the slightest. I'm going to wipe this a little bit more. See if I can kind of like comb the excess. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. I did kind of mess up there with... What, buddy? Need to apply the Colourpop liner again. Where the heck did I put that Colourpop liner? Here it is, right in front of me. Right in front of me. Right in front of me. Okay, cool. So that's this what the look looks like. Yeah, I probably gonna throw this away. So I really don't care for it. I like the Lash Sensational by Maybelline New York. This actually does what this does, but minus the heaviness and the clumping and the ugh, I just don't like it. Okay, when it comes to blush, I think what I'm gonna do, because it's quite pale, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna use the Glossier, no, this is not Glossier, this is the Kaleidos Mono Blush in Pale Rose. It's like the palest one I've got, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go quite cool toned with this because I don't have a choice. It's so gray that going warmer will just not look that great. So, and also this is quite an easy blush to pull off if you're my skin tone. I know you don't like the yeah, this Loki, he doesn't like the green either. I know, bud. I know, buddy. I know. He is not happy at all. God love him. My poor little boy. But I'm taking, this is a blush brush I got from Odin's Eye. I actually got this for free because I like racked up points. I'm like, ooh, a free brush. And I think because it applies blush very, very well. I like applying it to my temples and kind of to my cheeks. Even though I do have naturally rosy cheeks, I still have like a habit of like bringing it down a bit, but hey ho. And I can go quite heavy with this blush because it is so pale and it fits my skin very, very well. I don't really stick to color theory as much anymore. Like when it comes to, oh, if you have pale skin, you shouldn't wear orange blush, it'll make you look weird. I still wear orange blush, I just take it a little bit lighter. But with a blush like this, see, it's so pale. It's so pale, I can go to town on it and it won't look that bad. And then I'm going to apply a little bit to my chin. So when it comes to highlighter, don't shoot me for this one, but this is like one of the palest ones I've got. It is from the Alchemist palette from They Who Shall Not Be Named. And I am going to go in with the Sapphire one, because it's like the closest one to the grey. Because a lot of my other highlighters are not pale enough. The other, well, I do have the Odin's Eye ones, but I use them all the time, so I wanted to use something a little bit different. It is blue, but like it's like the closest to the grey I've got here. I wish I had a silver, but there's green, amethyst, no, there's emerald, amethyst, sapphire, and opal, and yeah. Because I was originally going to use Glisten, is that what it's called? No, Glaze by Beauty Bay, but as you can see, it's not as pale as I want it to be. See? It's not as pale as I want it to be. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... I kind of applied a little bit too heavy on this side, but doesn't matter. Plus, I need to use this up anyway, so just use a little bit. There we go. It's quite nice. I don't mind it. But, yeah. I know the brand's like renamed to KVD Beauty instead. Now that it's owned by somebody else, I think they should just give it a completely different name, because whenever you think of KVD, you think of the original owner anyway, because it's their initials. So it really doesn't make any sense. But that's just me. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Heather by Beauty Bay. This is like one of the palest lip colors, like cool tone, that I've got. Because a lot of the other ones I have are quite orange toned. It sucks. I think with a look like this, you know, the lip liner I can think of would go beautifully would be Stone lip liner from MAC, or any other color along those lines. So, okay, I'm just gonna line. So I have a double lip line. So what I tend to do is I line this face part. So like the lip line that's like on my actual face, not my lip line. And then I kind of get that like that. I don't go all the way up to the corners. I kind of like fade it out a bit, like this. And then with my upper lip, I kind of follow my actual lip line, and then on my left side I overline it a little bit because my upper lip line is a little bit uneven. And then just let me fill it in. You kind of leave a little bit of a space. Now we're just gonna, it's a little bit warm toned, but it's not too warm toned to the point where it kind of like offsets the lip a bit. I would go a little bit cooler, but I don't have any cooler lip liners. Like it looks cool whenever you like look at this part, but then you apply it and it's not cool toned. It's quite warm toned and it's annoying. I'm gonna go in with this color here called Petal. It's lip gloss, just because I think this would look really nice with a lip gloss. I'm just gonna apply it in the middle. They smell really nice. They smell like vanilla cake batter. It's very, very orange on camera. In real life, it's a little bit more pink toned. But yeah. So, yeah, they smells really nice. Like, think of, if you've ever used the brand Triple Moon, the shower gel brand, the vanilla scent, or like honeycomb, which funny enough doesn't really smell like honeycomb to me. It smells a little bit more vanilla. That's what these lip glosses smell like. They're very, very nice. They're not sticky or anything like that. I've been wearing a lot more lip gloss lately. I haven't worn lip gloss in years. Then all of a sudden I decided to wear it again because I really like it. It is a bit of a pain wearing it in the freaking, I was about to say snow. It's a bit of a pain wearing it in the wind, but just put my hair up or wear a hat and you'll be fine. But this is the look. Did kind of fuck up here. That damn mascara, which I am just gonna toss aside and never use it again, because I used it once, didn't like it, thought I'll use it again. Nope. Nope. But yeah, this is the look. I like it. It's so nice. It's not too dark for something that quite smoky. I think it's quite pretty, especially with hooded eyes. When it comes to like smoky stuff that's not like completely grungy, I kind of get a little bit because you kind of have to be a little bit more structured with it, and it doesn't really work with my eye shape. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I've spoken way too long. I apologize. But I really like how it makes my eyes look. I would do this again. I would actually do this technique again with different colors. How many eyeshadows did I use? Like literally 4. Yeah, there's 4 eyeshadows. And that came out beautiful. I like it a lot. I hope you liked this video. And yes, I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.